You're watching ABC4 News with Emily Flores, Emily Clark, and Alana Brophy.
Welcome back, everyone. Mortgage rates are on the move, and the Fed signaling that there will be 3 to 4 hikes coming up in the next year. So what does this mean if you're wanting or trying to buy a home? Patrick Steenberg joining us today to talk all about mortgage rates. Patrick, let's kind of talk about where we've come with rates and kind of where we're going in the next few months.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're coming off of historic lows due to the pandemic. Those interest rates were as low as 2.5% to 2.6% in the lows of the pandemic. Over the last few weeks, we've seen interest rates come up quite a bit due to inflation. They're up to around to about 3.5% on your traditional, conventional 30-year fixed interest rates.
Okay, so they're just going to keep going, is what the Federal Reserve is kind of signaling. So if someone is in the market for a home, let's talk about what they should do right now. And then next, let's talk about people who might be just sitting around waiting, thinking, well, the housing market's got to correct, prices have got to go down. So first, let's talk about if I want to buy a house today, and maybe someone who's kind of on the fence.
Yeah, great question. So, what I would suggest is to contact an independent mortgage broker like our company, American Wholesale Loans and Sugar House. We have some unique products, some that can help you in this rising rate environment. One would be what's called a lock and shop program. What it does is allows you to lock in your interest rate for up to 90 days on a home while you go out and try to find that home and get it under contract. Obviously, that's important to be able to have your interest rate and payment locked in during that time and not worry about those interest rates and payments going up while you try to get the home under contract.
Okay, so now talk about the people who are just kind of sitting around waiting for the housing market to maybe go back to what it once was.
Yeah, good question. And it really is effectively a supply and demand issue. And demand's gone through the roof, and supply has really remained relatively low. And so as far as a market correcting or anything like that, it's not really something we see, coming. We're likely going to see the rates of appreciation slow down, but very good chance that homes will continue to appreciate really at record levels in the high single digits, 10, 12%, whatever it may be. So there are certain programs out there, grant programs and things that can help people to purchase. So again, it's probably best to reach out to an independent mortgage broker and look into your options.
Now, let's just talk about mortgage rates kind of as a big picture. If you're not actively looking to buy a home or thinking about buying a home, why should we still kind of keep our eye on mortgage rates and what they're doing?
Yeah, absolutely. So, it is still really a great time to buy. Mortgage interest rates have averaged about 8% over the last 40 years. Again, this is on like a conventional type of a product. And so at the 3.5% level that we're at right now, rates are still relatively low, and it really is still a great time to buy.
Okay, so there you go. We talk about those interest rates, they can get a little stressful,
Yeah.
But someone like you can really help out, iron those things out. So talk about why really going to talk to somebody, a professional, someone in the business, really is the best thing to do, no matter what part of the spectrum you might be on.
Yeah, absolutely. So, in talking with an independent mortgage broker, you can really review those different options you may have. A lot of people think you need 20% down to purchase a home. It's just really not the case. You can purchase with as little as 3% down. There's also grant programs available to help people to come up with that down payment. So a lot of the times, people are in a better position to purchase a home than they think they may be. So it's always just good to have that conversation and see what your options might be.
And I think that idea of locking in those rates is so smart if that's something in your 3-month plan. Okay, Patrick, tell everyone at home where they can get more information from you directly and your group.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can reach out to us. Our company is American Wholesale Loans. We're located in Sugar House. Feel free to give us a call, and we'd love to help you out.
Okay, more information, of course, online at abc4.com. Patrick, thanks so much for helping us kind of navigate what all these numbers mean. We sure appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.